Okay, our box has been glued up and the glue is set. You know, it only needs about 30 minutes. Now we're going to very carefully take this tape off. And you can see I've got little folded over tabs on all the pieces of tape, and I'm always pulling the tape towards the glue joint as much as possible. You don't, because you want to avoid tearing the paper from the edge. So that way if you pull it towards the glue joint and then sort of shear it off, don't lift it straight up, shear it. You can see I'm holding the tape close to the face. That stops the surface of the paper from ripping. And once you have the tape off, you can see I got a little bit of lift up there. Now what I want to do is look at the box, and you can see there's some places where I've got some sort of raised edges. I've also got a little bit of glue I've got to scrape out of the inside. So I've got some 120 grit sandpaper here, and what I'm going to do is take this sort of scrap of paperboard, which is nice and flat, wrap the sandpaper around it, and then basically just level out the corners. You know, just hold the piece you're sanding firmly, because you don't want to put undue stress on it and cause it to sort of break apart, because it'll still be a little bit fragile from glue up. So, and basically I'm just trying to get this down so it's flush with the flat side of the box, so that there's not a little edge poking up, because you will see that it will telegraph through the paper wrap. So again, going to do this on all sides. And you should use a fairly coarse sandpaper, because this is pretty thick board. So 120, 150. Once you get up into 220, it starts to get too fine for you to actually be able to get the surface down. And again, just wipe it, and you can feel it with your fingers. You'll feel if there's still a little lip. And I'm pushing down pretty hard with the sanding block. So now we're going to do the bottom. You know, this is probably the least important part, but it only takes a couple extra seconds to actually get this to all be nice and neat and clean. And now we'll just test our lid, make sure it's fitting nice and neat, and we're good.